basketball came from a man by the name of Willie Lynch in 1712. When you read the book, the Oxford Dictionary of the Transatlantic Slave Trade, it says in chapter 7 that in 1712, that any slave, okay, throughout the Caribbean islands or throughout the South here in the United States, any man that will leave the plantation, okay, or was even thinking about leaving the plantation, if they were caught, their testicles were cut off, extracted, they were castrated, okay? And the slave masters would take those testicles, dip them in brown paint, dry them the next day, dry them in the sun, and throw them into baskets. That's where we get the sport basketball.
Oh, my
God. James Naismith.
Don't ruin basketball.
90% of Negroes who are playing for a brand new plantation called the National Basketball Association. Now, if you think about leaving the plantation, Kobe Bryant, they will take you out.
Ain't that the truth?
You know where football came from? Not from Canton, Ohio, through the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Well, that term football also went back into the early 1700s through Willie Lynch and all of the slave masters of the South. Any man that they caught leaving the plantation, or any woman or any child, if they did not have a pass to leave the plantation, that's your contract, LeBron James. If you did not have a pass, your head was decapitated and stuffed inside of a gutted pig for the other slaves to kick around.
Oh, my God.
That's why the football is called the pig skin.
Oh, my. Johnny is mind blown.
Origin. But you got 80% of these Negroes in the NFL
that's
who are
Bishop Larry Gaiters talking.
than slaves. Let me take a knee because I believe in Black Lives Matter. They're fools because they're nothing more than a modern day slave that's been redesigned. Every sport, the origin of it, even baseball and hockey, originated into the Atlantic slave trade. When you look at a slave ship, if you guys get an opportunity, look it up on Google Images. The slave ship is shaped like the modern day athletic tennis shoe. Oh, come on, Nike. Give me 5 minutes and I'll be done.
Okay.
So when you go back into the 1700s, including Willie Lynch and most of the slave masters, not just here in the United States, but also throughout the Caribbean islands, okay? So those slaves, a man who were commanded by their slave master to entertain other plantation owners during festivals. So the many of the slave masters would make a special shoe out of rubber for the men slaves to dance all night in front of the slave masters and their families in that territory, whether it's Virginia or Texas or Louisiana. So that was the precursor of the coming American athletic shoe industrial complex, which the sole of that shoe at the bottom is shaped like an ancient slave ship. This is a psyop concerning the psychic of Black America. We don't know who we are because they're nothing but slaves on a plantation.
Man, he's Bishop Larry Gaiters. He came, he saw, he blew our minds. Johnny blew our minds, XG blew our minds, and I'm always having my mind blown. Bishop, one more time, where can they find you?
Thank you so much. They can find me. Go to liferadionj.com/Gaiters. That's liferadionj.com/Gaiters, Gaiters. And also, they can find us on iHeartRadio.com/podcast, Global Spiritual Revolution Radio. Also, you can find us on Google Podcasts and all the SoundCloud, all the podcast outlets.
Apple, Stitcher, you name it, they're everywhere. Are you going on YouTube yet, Bishop? Are you on YouTube?
Yes, we're on YouTube. Yes, go to youtube.com/small c, then /Global Spiritual Revolution Radio Media Group, or just type in Global Spiritual Revolution Radio.
You should put one with your name so it's easy to find Bishop Larry Gaiters so they can find you.
Yeah, Bishop, yes. Bishop Larry Gaiters, Gaiters. Follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is at Bishop L. Gaiters, Gaiters, at Bishop L. Gaiters, Gaiters. Last but never least, you can follow me on Facebook, same handle as my Twitter handle.